Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday to you all. My name is Shireen Ahmed, and today you are joining us on the Lovin Daily Live, where we give you a rundown on all the top trending stories here in Dubai. And today we have obviously Mariam, who joins us every weekend.
What's up?
She helps take us live all the time. And you may be wondering, to all of you guys, what is she wearing? Why is she so dressed up at 9:48 a.m. on a Saturday? Well, today is the Philippine Independence Day. And since I am half Filipino, I thought, why not celebrate? Why not at least dress up? And towards the end of this live, if you guys have, if you're Filipino or if you want to go along with your Filipino friends and help celebrate them today, because today was the day of the freedom, technically. There's some historical inaccuracies there, but I will mention that probably later on. But if you guys want to celebrate and you need a few ideas on what to do, there are a couple of places that are celebrating it throughout this weekend, and I think in a couple more days even after the weekend. So stay tuned for that. But before we talk about, the Filipinos and my love for them and all the heroes in Dubai, Filipino heroes in Dubai, I want to ask you guys what your plans are. It's a Saturday, so for some of you, it is the final day of your weekend. For Mariam and I, we have a long week ahead after this. Mariam, what do you have planned specifically?
Girl, before that, show us the outfit.
Oh, okay. She put
Give
me on
it
the
like,
spot. So
turn
I'm gonna
around,
stand
show
up.
us.
She wants a little
Yeah.
fashion show. Okay, I really apologize in advance. I didn't know how to wear it or what to wear it with. I just know that I purchased this from a Filipiniana store here in Dubai a couple of months back, because I wanted to do a shoot that shows both of my heritage, because I think that's really important,
so
right?
cute.
But I haven't really found the time yet. So I was like, you know what? This cannot go to waste with my pamay pie, our hand fan. And I thought, we must wear it. Anyways, I'm done. I could go on for hours sitting here staring at myself.
Someone on Facebook said it is Filipinos Independence Day. Team Painoy.
Team Pinoy.
Team
Mariam, you
Pinoy.
need to learn
Sorry.
this. Pinoy, she's not it. She is not it. But yes, we have a couple of stories to talk about today. For example, expired residency and new visa holders, so new entry permits, people who are just coming into the UAE with their new visas, are now eligible for the vaccine in Abu Dhabi. Until we get confirmation that this applies to the UAE, obviously we will update you guys. But as of yesterday, oh my God, I'm mixing my Arabic and English. But as of yesterday, the Abu Dhabi Emergency Crisis and Disasters Committee announced the move, stating that it aims to maintain the health and safety of the community during these exceptional circumstances. So, of course, this is why then that if you have had a residency visa and it's expired, no matter what the date is, no matter what kind of identification you have on you right now, you can go to any of the centers that they have in their website. Again, if you guys want to check this out, go on lovindubai.com. And you can check out the steps they have. It's pretty straightforward. They say that you just have to go to any of the centers with any form of identification, even if it's expired, and you can use it to register in those designated vaccination centers. I mean, again, I do agree with what the Abu Dhabi Emergency Crisis and Disasters Committee has said in terms of, this being an exception, right? Every rule must have an exception, and right now the main priority is to get this, away. Like, we need to get rid of this thing. So whatever it takes, and for the health and safety of everybody. If you want more information on this, check out lovindubai.com. But at the moment, this is the only information. They've kept it very brief, very concise. So if you know someone who needs to get their vaccine done and they've been kind of hesitant in doing that, well, this is now their chance. This is Super, super. So it's so good. It's so nice. Honestly, what other country in the world would be doing this? I'm so sorry that I seem distracted. Again, it's one of those days in the office where it's really hot. So I'm kind of glad I bought my fan because this is coming in handy. I don't know why I haven't bought this every single day. All right, on to our second story. A video circulated the internet yesterday because a Dubai police officer shows us once more how they go above and beyond the job roles by helping a motorist before his Friday prayers. So I think he got a call from this motorist who had an issue with his car, and so he helped. There was a video that shows him helping this guy change his tires in the middle of Sheikh Zayed Road, obviously in the service lane. And a lot of people were obviously praising him, cheering him, saying, oh my God, this is the Dubai police once more. Again, this isn't the first time. I think a few months ago, we even saw a different scenario, but kind of still similar, obviously, wherein a Dubai taxi driver was being held by the Dubai police. And they're out there fully helping you change your tires.
Girl, they did the same thing to me. They changed my tire.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
See, Mariam here has a personal story. Tell us.
Police cars. So the thing is, my tire, I don't know what happened to it, and I had to stop.
Let me fix the Instagrammers.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so once upon a time. So I had to stop. I was driving on 120 and I was really scared. So I had to stop actually my car and all of that, and I called my uncle to come. And even though he came, he didn't know how to change the tire. And then
so there was no choice.
Yeah. So 3 police cars, actually one of them was on duty, so he said he cannot stop his duty to help us. However, he contacted other 2 cars. The nearest one will come. Both of them came. And the 3 of them observed while they were changing the tire, and they were really sweet.
Look at that. I could never imagine this happening.
Yeah, they were actually super sweet. They were like, you don't have to, worry about it and all of that. Change the extra tire, whatever you call it, and make sure that this tire works because this is the only one you're driving. Like, they gave me a lot of instructions.
They gave her the tips and tricks too.
And as a woman, I found this very helpful. So I'm very glad.
Do not add to our, pre-existing stereotype. Some of us do know how to change
actually.
tires. It's just not me, but some of us do.
No, the thing is,
some of us do.
Sometimes when you go take a class,
a lot of us do.
Yeah, a lot of us do. But the problem is, which I noticed, sometimes when you go take the driving class, they actually give the men how to, deal with the problems that happens to the car, and the women how to drive. And I noticed this when, my cousin was taking his driving.
Inconsistency.
So I don't like that, But
that's why we're gonna do.
Girls, learn how to do your stuff. Learn.
So and by girl, she means me. Anyway.
Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door.
So our Emirates ID is about to get a major upgrade, you guys. If you have it, you've seen it. It's, the green ID that we all have. We all need it to live in the UAE. It makes life so much easier. And it's about to get an upgrade. But while it's going to take time, obviously, with the printing process and whatnot. So while that's in place, they're advising everybody that before you're about to get the new ID, you go on the ICA UAE Smart app. They have this in both the iOS and Android app stores, and you can download the electronic version of your Emirates ID. It's basically just the digital copy of your Emirates ID, so it looks exactly identical, but you could use that in the meantime should you need to obviously get through any services in the country. So the Federal Authority for Identity and Citizenship announced this on Thursday, that the start of the first phase of issuing the new version of the Emirates ID will soon take place. So fingers crossed. I'm really looking forward to it. I think since I moved to the UAE, I've only ever seen this design of the Emirates ID now. So it's super interesting to see how that will turn out. I don't know why I keep talking like this. I'm in such a good mood today. All right. And there is a cafe that has gone viral on TikTok. It's called U Cafe in Qim too. They've done a really nice thing. As we all know, the people of Saudi Arabia were not really allowed to travel for I think a good year and a little bit more. Obviously, due to COVID, they were asked to all stay back so that they would preserve the numbers of the people in critical condition there and not cause any more. But since they're now allowed to travel back, this cafe has done a really nice thing where they have cups that they give to their Saudi customers that say, and I quote, "The UAE welcomes Saudis." It is so, so sweet. So obviously a lot of the Saudi tourists that have come here didn't think twice. They posted this on their accounts, thanking the UAE, its residents, and just how warm the welcome has been for them. I want a grand welcome like this when I go somewhere, but I don't know. It's not like I've really traveled at all. But anyway, there you go. That is super, super, super adorable. Again, I wanted to check in with all of you guys. I asked you at the beginning of this live, what do you have planned? It's a Saturday. Are you working? Are you not working? Let us know. Type in the emojis of the flags of the country you're watching this from, because I know we usually have people joining us from Brazil, from the Philippines, everywhere else. If you're a Kabayan, let me know. Maligayang araw ng kalayaan. There you go. I have been memorizing this because I always kind of get tongue-tied whenever I say that. And for the finale of today's live, if my Kabayans, my fellow Kabayans, or any of you guys who love our culture and all of that, oh my God, someone's like, love the fan. Thank you, love. You know what? I'm bringing it back out. I'm bringing it back out. So if you love the culture, my Kabayans, if you want to celebrate, if you're looking for a place, okay, the Dubai Festival City Mall has a laser and light show this weekend. They had this, I think, 2 years back. I remember when we had to film for an episode of It's a Dubai Thing. We did an episode specifically for the Filipino Independence Day, and I got to interview a lot of amazing people there. It was a really beautiful light show. You see the flags, everything, and they play our song, and you do the flag ceremony at the beginning. So you can do that, you guys. The Philippine Consulate actually has celebrations happening today, wherein the Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte and the Philippine Minister of Foreign Affairs, Teodoro Locsin Jr., will be the highlight of the event that'll start at 6 p.m. And yes, like I mentioned, the Dubai Festival City Mall will have the laser, light, and water show today, and it'll start at 7:30 p.m. So to the person asking on Instagram, that 7:30 p.m. At the Dubai Festival City Mall. So you'll see it. It's kind of in the outdoor area where they have the buildings and whatnot. You can ask around, I think, once you get there, and it'll be very, very easy to find. All right. What else? What else do we have here? If you guys know of any other events, please write it down below so that whoever else is watching this can make use of this information. Let us share the knowledge. I myself personally don't really have plans. This is as far as celebrating goes for me because, well, Heidi's not here. I would have dragged Heidi, my best friend, to these things. I probably would have, made her wear like a whole outfit along with me as well and take her to have Filipino food. But since she's not here, I might just do that myself. So I will celebrate by having some tapsilog. Kabayans, you know what I mean. This is an exciting time. But yes, if you guys have any plans in mind, let us know. Mariam, I wanted to ask you, just to keep this whole conversation around Filipinos going, because that is our theme of today. I've decided. Have you ever tried any Filipino food?
No, I told you.
At all? Not even desserts?
No.
I'm shook.
That's why I want to. I don't know if the egg tart is Filipino or not.
The egg tart, there are some types, but not necessarily.
No, but
Depends.
This is the only thing that I tried that's close to Filipino tradition. But no, that's why I was telling Shireen, I want to learn more about the Filipino culture.
Right?
Yeah.
Because even when I was telling her about it today, she was like, Independence Day. Like, what is it for? And I'm like,
we had a full conversation about All
we
of
got
it.
freed from, Spanish colonial rule.
Yep.
But, America was kind of still there till 1940. But again, that's a whole other thing. Someone else on Instagram was like, me neither. I've never tried Filipino food or sweets. You need to start now. Anything. Okay, someone's suggesting chicken adobo. This is one of the first dish that I would suggest anybody to try. Because if you like chicken adobo, chances are you like all the other dishes. If you like rice, you're already off to a good start. We love our rice. We love our rice. We love our coconut. I don't know about you. I don't know. Maybe it's just my mom, but my mom taught me to like any and all types of cuisine. So that ends up being the case half the time. But yes, if I'll have any suggestion for Mariam, it's definitely chicken adobo. You eat chicken, right?
Yeah, I love chicken.
I don't know why for a second.
But I
thought
don't
you were a
like.
vegetarian.
No. What?
I don't know why. And then I'm like, listen, no.
No. I won't eat rice that much. That's why I was shocked. Or coconut. I don't like coconut.
You don't like coconut?
Not at all.
To be fair, I prefer it in its raw form. I don't even like coconut in water or in a chocolate bar. It's kind of odd to me.
No,
but
in
I
all
do
of
like
its
it,
form.
and it's like straight from the tree. Like I'm actually eating the coconut, sipping its water.
Nah, not my thing.
No?
Nah.
We shall see, girl. We shall see about that. There will be a time where I'll actually bring some things here. You know how like your mom brought me the cake and everything?
Yeah, you should.
I'm
so
gonna
that we
bring
can
you
try.
things. I'm gonna bring you things.
I am very
We can do a taste
interested.
test on the live. That
Yeah,
would be
that
fun.
would be interesting. That one day you got purple bread.
Ube. I brought ube pandesal one time.
Yeah, I
yes.
was
So
like-
that's
I saw it in the street and I was like screaming my lungs out to my mom. I
There's
was like,
cheese inside.
This is what Shirin got in the live. And she was like,
Now I'm
interesting.
craving ube pandesal. Someone was like, suggestions, best restaurants in Dubai. There's so many. There's Max. There's Jollibee for fast food. I wouldn't call myself the pro because I only ever Google and I type literally Filipino restaurants whenever I have a car and then I drive to that place. In most cases, they're usually in Bur Dubai, Karama, plenty of options there. There's a Max. I mentioned that already, didn't I? There's a Mang Inasal, again, chicken and rice. It's the specific type of chicken rice dish that's very well known in the Philippines. But yes, to any of you guys, if you guys have any more suggestions, please respond to her. And thank you so much for joining us on today's Lovin Daily. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. If you still are confused on what to do, to the non-Pinoys who want to check out restaurants with offers and whatnot, we have a list, our weekly weekend list suggestions on the website lovindubai.com. If you cannot watch this now but feel like you want to listen to it later, we go live on all our podcast streaming platforms. So that's Anchor, Spotify, iTunes, Google. You think of it, we're probably on it. Otherwise, you can also watch this post live show on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and we're even on TikTok because why not? Anyways, yes, have a good day, everybody. And as always, we will catch up with you next weekend, but you will see Casey and Simran from tomorrow. All right.
Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.